We've got this '07 Ford Explorer Sport Trac. It's a V8 4-wheel drive. It has, looks like 2 keys. One is chipped, one is not, and 2 fobs. They both work. I actually just programmed them. Or, well, I just did. For some reason they only work from inside the vehicle. But when they're outside the vehicle, they don't work. I don't know why that is. I'll have to look it up. But they work when you're inside. This is a cold start. Starts right up. It's a V8. And we're gonna pull it out and do a walk around. Actually, we bought this off a older couple here in town. They just didn't need the second vehicle. And now we'll do a full walk around of everything and then a test drive. So starting from the front, it's got the tow bar receivers for pulling behind an RV. It's got the trailer plug. There's a good chance a lot of these miles are from an RV. We don't know for sure. The paint or the clear coat on the hood is fading. You can see the clear coat's starting to peel up in some places. It has good tires all the way around. They're Michelin's. The wheels are faded and they do have some scuffs, and the clear coat is a little faded. The side paint's in good shape. You can see this paint here is starting to peel on the roof a little bit. There's a little bit on the inside of the doors. The inside of these doors are good. It's just on the body it appears. Starting to peel a little bit on this fender flare. It's just the Ford white paint is just notoriously bad. So is Chevy and Dodge. It's just their work truck paint color, so I'm sure they cheap out on those. All tires appear to match. All the wheels match, and including the fading of the clear coat on the wheels matches. We put a new emblem on it just today, actually. There's a dent right here that goes in a little bit. Looks like a trailer hit it. Comes with the hitch. It's got a 7-pin and a 4-pin. This is a full trunk. So it's got the key should match. We'll double check that. Okay, yep. The door key matches the trunk, and the lock functions. This side appears to be in a little better condition in terms of paint. These wheels are a little nicer. It seems to me that the other side was probably parked in the sunlight. These tires appear to be very, very recent. These roof channels all have some paint peeling. Oh, well, it works on me when I don't want it to. Okay. All these door jambs appear to be in good shape, except for the driver's one that has the chip. That's about the only one. It's easy to rag on this cosmetically, but mechanically it's very, very solid and runs great. There's not even a speck of rust forming on the underside or anything like that. And I'll show the undercarriage here in a minute. So all tires are the same brand, size, everything. Oh. Inside the driver's door handle, it's faded. So oddly enough, inside the Sport Trac, we've got a working key fob. It's very inconsistent, so there might be something to that. We'll look it up. I'm sure it's a common issue. I just programmed these like 5 minutes ago. Before, none of the fobs were working, and before this video I was able to program both of them, so maybe it's a glitch in the programming procedure. It states low tire pressure. We believe a sensor might be out, but we'll make sure that they're all at 45 psi, which we do that anyways, but it just dropped down to 40 degrees today. Very possible that the tires dropped under 40 psi. You can get a better look of the clear coat here on this hood. You can see it peeling. Little. We didn't do an oil change, but we check all fluids to make sure they're at the proper level. I'm sure it could use the oil change. Now that it's cold, these struts are not one to stay up. I'm sure once it's over 60 or 70, they will. There's coolant in there, it's just over in this little side reservoir, it's topped off. It's hard to see. We've got an extra strut, but before it was cold, the hood was staying up, no problem. See how clean the undercarriage is. We're gonna do all the windows. Both mirrors work. All the lights work properly. And then we'll do the radio.
Very good fun, but Walgreens knows it's also...
AC is blowing really cold right now. Let's do the heat. Heat is instantly hot, so heat is working properly. We're gonna do the moonroof or sunroof, whichever. And then the rear glass here. Goes up and down as it should. Heat is really hot, wow. It's got heated seats. They both work. We'll keep it on. Auxiliary port and cigarette lighter. I put in a 4x4. Let's do 4 high. And then here's 4 low. Oh, yeah. So it kicks in 4 low just like it should. Here's 4 high again. And then it looks like the default is 4x4 auto. So it's kind of all-wheel drive, I guess. It's got an extra serpentine belt that came with it. Seat is hot, so seat heaters work. And last thing is power seat. It works forward and back and forward. It's got lumbar. I don't feel the lumbar working, but it's in a good spot. Okay. Now we're gonna drive it. When we inspect all these vehicles, we get them all up to highway speed also. That way, make sure that the gears all work. There's no tire balance issue. We get them all up to 70, 75. Going over all these bumps, I don't hear any significant strut or shock noise or bushing noise. I do see that we're going to have a train blocking us off here, so it may not be as extensive of a test drive as we hoped. Well, we're already in 4th gear and it shifts great, smooth. Now kick out overdrive, now we kick it down, put it back in overdrive. The most common issues I see on these Fords are the power steering pumps, the shocks and struts. On the V6s, the transmissions, but the V8 ones are good, same as the F-150. And those are not issues that this one has, none of the common issues. The only common issue that it has is the paint peeling, but everything else works and functions very properly. Part of the reason we priced it so cheap was just because of the cosmetic work. Alright, now we're going to get up to speed. We'll get up to about 65 here. Get it through all the gears. So it should be in overdrive. I'm going to kick it out of overdrive. Now, you see where it kicked up to 2,000 and back down. That's me taking it in and out of gear. All the gears are good. That's the other most common issue that the V6 Explorers have, is overdrive goes out. The V8 has a different transmission, a little more robust, but the shifts are great. There's no delay, lag, or slipping. Now that we got up to 60, you know, it's driving nice and straight. Let me get it straight. There we go. So you can see the road tracks to the right, but the steering wheel is solid. And I'm going to hit the brakes pretty hard up here in a second. We'll do a turnaround. Okay. So I'm going to slam on the brakes. We're going to get an idea of the rotor and brake condition. Ready now. I'm not on it, so the steering wheel is perfectly smooth. The brakes are smooth. Didn't feel any vibration. They bite pretty well. I would estimate that the brake pads have 50 to 70% life. And that's the test drive for the Sport Trac. You can see the temperature is holding steady. Even as I was on it, pretty on and off, pretty good. Which, let's do one more acceleration through the gears. I'll do it from a dead stop. We can count the gears as they go through. One, two, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Oh, this must be a 6-speed. I thought it was a 4-speed. Maybe it's not. But all the gears are very solid. There's a little wind noise. I don't know if it's because I didn't shut it properly. Let's see. Okay, there's light wind noise to the left from the weather seal. That's a Ford thing. But that's the test drive video. That's everything I can think of. Very solid vehicle. I would definitely drive it.